Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm here to do my weekly reading for love for the week of March 12th through the 18th. Time is flying by. And we're going to take a look at a energy reading. It is my partner's love energies. We're going to look at it this week. It is a 5-card pull, so we're going to see what comes up. I'm going to start with a beautiful deck that I was gifted by one of my beautiful clients, and I am so grateful. So I will be pulling a card from here to open the energies this week, and then we're going to be doing the energy read. I'll put a link for it below in case you want your own private reading. I want to thank everyone for their patience with their orders and reading as well. And I also have a song that's been playing since my intention was to do this reading, and it is it is from the Animals, and it is Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood. I'll put a link or the lyrics to it below. So I'm gonna pull from this beautiful deck. Like I said, this is a gorgeous deck, amazing, and it's such a beautiful gift from such a beautiful person as well. So I want to get a card message out to everyone from here for this week of March 12th through the 18th, focusing on the messages as a law of attraction. Oh, there it is, doing what it is. So let's see. And it's Papa and Wak. I cannot pronounce it. I'm very bad at that, but it's such a beautiful. This deck is gorgeous. It's beautiful, and it's number 38, and that is 11. Combination there, but the number 38 could possibly be important, or all those numbers is important. So let me just look in the book. I'm not going to read all of it because there's a lot in this book. The book is amazing as well, the booklet that comes with it. But there will be a meaning here. And the chant is Iola A, and it's Grant Me Life. And it's from Earth Mother and Sky Father. The Hawaiian Islands were born. From their human offspring came the taro plant. Okay, I'm just kind of... Wakia is the male god of light and of the heavens. He opens the doors of the sun. Papa is the female goddess of earth and the underworld. She is the mother of all. And it says, when they mated, their union combined the heavenly aspect of Wakia with the earthly aspect of Papa to produce a daughter. They named her, I could never pronounce it, so sorry, the heavenly one who made the stars. And then it says stars with which they are associated contain both the heavenly nature and the earthly nature. So this is kind of hard to... I'm going to read the interpretation. It's talking about union. It's talking about creating stars or a star, and it says, this symbolizes duality and the struggle of opposing forces. Their struggle results in new life leading to the birth of humans and the taro. As those that are close to nature know, the struggle for survival that leads to creation and growth demands the continual ability to respond to a never-ending series of events and circumstances. These events and circumstances demand that we sharpen our skills, our senses, and our ability to interact effectively with the constant flux and tensions that exist in our inner and outer worlds. Struggle may emerge from the tension between various contradictory parts of ourselves, such as our masculine and feminine aspects, which is huge, for this for Twin Flame journey. So, and then it says, this tension may play out as a struggle between our rational and intuitive sides, our male aggressive and our female passive selves. As one part becomes too dominant, the other will be sure to find a way to express itself. For example, a man who denies his feminine aspect may have a diminished capacity to experience emotions and may have an irrational or impulsive ways that are destructive to himself and those around him. A woman who denies her masculine side may be so desperate for control that she allows herself to appear incompetent so that she can manipulate others to take care of matters that she could take care of herself. These struggles between the masculine and feminine aspects are not gender specific. A man with weakened masculine aspect may appear wishy-washy and indecisive, just as a woman with weakened feminine aspect may be unable and to be vulnerable and open enough to genuinely relate with others. Destructive struggles occur when one aspect becomes too dominant and at the expense of the other. This card reminds you of the importance of examining and accepting the contradictions in your inner and outer worlds. Each aspect contributes to the whole. As the various aspects of struggle are articulated, expressed, acknowledged, and accepted, new life emerges. So it is that balance between the masculine and feminine, and how working through that and through those struggles and how they're articulated, expressed, acknowledged, and accepted brings in new life. New life emerges from that. So there's new life emerging from bringing balance into the masculine and feminine within the partnership and within self. Because remember, those are both of those are in yourself. So it's about looking at that for yourself as well. So I'm going to do the energy reading, but what a beautiful message and so spot on for this reading. So I'm going to, and remember the song for this week is Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna also pull a tea leaf with each of these. I wasn't going to, but they're telling me to, so. This deck's a little hard to shuffle. Oh, that one went flying. Oh. A mouse hammock. Taking a vacation physically or mentally. It looked relaxing, didn't it? Okay, so first one is mentally. Your partner's thoughts of you. Death. Wow. Transformative. Let's see where the tea leaf's taking us, because they're going to have a vacation. So it's like time away, you know. It's like it's a transforming energy that's needed. They're thinking there needs to be a change. But not like death is final, you know. Death is a final change. So there needs to be a transition, but sort of like a vacation. It's like you go away but you reappear, right? So it's like that energy of going away but yet reappearing, knowing that eventually that is going to return. So they're thinking that there needs to be a change, but something that kind of is able to, you know, reappear, so to speak. So that is what their thoughts are right now. Emotionally, their feelings for you. Ace of Wands. So interesting, we have the wood coming up here again. So many things come up from that, obviously. But they're emotionally, their feelings are kind of, you know, heating up. They're getting more passionate in energies. And we have Rose, very beautiful, romance is in the air. So a lot of fire and behind this, and Rose. I think this is pretty self-explanatory. And like I said, it's kind of interesting that wood has come up, because I've been really connecting with the tree energies. And so I love just seeing that and in general. But it's saying romance is in the air. So very positive energies, very, very beautiful. Aces are always yeses also to any questions, and positivity. Physically, they're a level of physical connection to you. And it is a high priestess. So, you know, the high priestess is kind of the unknown. So there's a little bit of a secretive energy here in regards to the high priestess. So it's like, I don't feel like a lot of actual physical connection, but they are connected to you. and it's the moon, changes in your life. So the moon also talks about that. It's the unknown, it's the metaphysical, it's just that knowing. So I do feel a lot of that. And again, it's a sense of cycling, something that disappears but yet can reappear. Kind of energy came up with this in the beginning with the death and the vacation. So kind of the same thing, like cycling energy, but it's like that inner knowing. Spirituality, fit energy in the 5D, the lovers. So it's kind of weird because this felt more like this should be reversed, right? Like this would come up in the 5D and this would come up in the 3D, but it's not. This came up in the 5D. So in the 5D, that definite connection, and it's known here in the physical, in the physicality. So it's mirroring each other, reversed in the placement. So it's pretty amazing how that comes up. And so it's that spiritual union, so to speak, that sacred connection in the 5D is coming up here very strongly. Horseshoe, good luck. And horseshoe coming up. I love seeing that as well. So it's definitely talking about positivity and good connection and luck coming in regards to that message. So, and I feel a lot of protection with this as well. Any challenges or fears this partner might be facing about the connection? 8 of Pentacles work. So it could be that, this could come up in many ways. 8 is a beautiful number of unity and infinity, the infinity sign. Here in the candle work, I see the 3, the aspect of masculine, feminine, the higher self, the Trinity energy burning behind. But it could be their physical work is a challenge for them. But it can also indicate work that is needed in regards to work that they have to put in. 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. So there is a bit of a challenge, I feel, with work or finances for them. It could be other things that they're obligated to. But I don't feel it's something that, is going to be, like a deal breaker kind of energy, because there's good luck and there's good fortune with it. But I feel like they may be working towards something for themselves or something for, being together. And I also see, what I see here is I see St. Patrick's Day, too, with this card. So there could be a challenge for them around that time frame, and or I do feel those other energies, but you will most likely be getting your own as well there. I want to look at the undercurrent this week, and it is the 3 of Cups. So again, we see the pyramid, the Trinity energy. We see that clover. We see the shamrock in the center. And again, we have the 3 in the shamrock. So for some reason, St. Patrick's Day is coming up as important again. I'm not sure exactly why. And I see that rainbow energy. So it's like the rainbow over like the pot of gold. So there's going to be something important. I don't know, if it's physical in the physical in the 3D or in the spiritual realm in that time frame. But this is an undercurrent that's occurring, and let's see what the tea leaf has to say with the undercurrent. Are you kidding me? Right? The tree. So again, I will have a link to the Divine Crystal Grid below. But affairs with your family. So we had work here. So it can be like the tree is coming up as the anchor energy, but it's also, when I see affairs with the family, it can also be soul family is the energy as well, and then it could also be that some are dealing with their physical 3D family energies too. That is kind of the undercurrent that's happening right now. So all these energies, as you know, are going to come for everybody in a little bit of a different way. Okay, so I hope everyone has enjoyed this. Again, this is a general reading, and so it can come to everybody in a little bit of a different grain of energy, but I will put a link below to this on my Etsy page, and you can purchase your own reading. My readings are taking 10 to 12 days out, sometimes a little further, and again, I thank everyone for their patience, and I will see everyone next week. Angel blessings.